Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to ROADCRAFT. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. And I think we're going to get started here soon, or any moment. Yeah. So yeah, in the last episode, we picked up, well, at the end of the last episode, we picked up all of our buckets and everything. So what I'm going to do, well, not buckets, barrel. The barrel. I should have just said bucket, because that would have been at least slightly maybe correct. It's just ever so slightly. I'm going to get all these out of here. Because what I really want to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to pick up this generator. And there's another thing up there too that I want to pick up, but I'm not exactly sure. All right. Now I'm going to need to take the differential lock off probably for this next one, because we've got some really tight turns. Okay, let's turn diff lock on for just a second. Diff lock off. Oh, I should turn this subjective on, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, this box is even bigger than the other one. Got it in there. All right, so let's see if we can go back and get our barrel and get our two little toy trucks. Yeah, nice, Brad. And I think I'm going to be able to get everything loaded in here. Nope. I'm just trying to rotate it. Come on now. And watch, it's immediately going to flip upside down. Daggone it. All right. So off we go to this excavation area. Excavation area. Excavate. Okay, I'll stop. I don't even know like what song I was gonna sing. I truly did not. Do 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 do. Do do. So there's 1, 2. We've got 3. Our third. Well, it's a third vehicle. It'll be a third once it's on this truck. To pick up. And then, I don't know, I think there are 6 of the toy vehicles on this map. Do 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 do. Yeah, we're going right over here. Now, we have to bring, like, a big fuel truck over here, too. But, as you can see, the road here... Actually, right here, it's not so bad.
Oh, now that I took a closer look at that camp, I remember reading about it in a newspaper. These guys were digging some distance from here, looking for an ancient temple or something. Got its location from a stone tablet, but I guess they were a bit off. Then, some construction workers dug up an old wall with their bulldozers, and the scientists rushed over here. I heard they were really excited about what they found. Until the storm filled their dig with sand. They don't seem too bothered being back at square one, though. You've got to get them that.
So, we're going to have to set up some roads. Whoops. Honestly, I'm not too worried about this guy. I'm sorry, the barrel. I guess it helps if I unstrap. But then, yeah, I pulled this toy over a long time ago. All right, so we got all those. So we can head back to the port with this truck. What did I ever do? Hold on a second. What did I do? Okay, so he's way over here. And then... yeah, there's some toy trucks there. I bet I can... wait, is this the... which truck is this going... yeah, I know that. So there's 1, 2... looks like there's 3 vehicles over there. So that, yeah. So 3 plus 3 is 6, and I can do basic mathematics. Where is this truck going? Seriously, you guys. Deliver the semi-truck from the port to this lab. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to need... okay, okay, okay. And... oh, crap. I'm not even really done with this part. Not like I wanted to be, at least. So, I guess let's finish this. I hope I've got time to do it. Well, I don't see anything coming up the hill right now. Okay, now let's go backwards up the hill. So as long as I get all the way back down here, relatively unscathed, I'll be happy. Slightly happy. Uh-oh. What am I... oh, no. It was like pulling me off to that side, so... I didn't have a choice. All right. What did I ever do with the recovery vehicle? All right. Watch this be a gigantic mistake, but... oh man, I already had that one over here. Well, we're gonna see how far we can get in this episode. Okay. So what I'm going to do up here, we're just going to put it into probably manual mode, because I just want to try to tamp down some of these little drifts up here. So let's see, manual mode. Not bad, not bad at all. And again, kind of flattening on the way back. It's weird. Let's head back this way. Yeah, that kind of... I don't know what that did, if anything, really. Yeah, the way this thing flattens, I feel should be improved. Alright. Maybe I'll flatten a little bit. Whoops. Let's go pick this up. All right. Let's actually, I'm going to see if this works, where if we go to a base, it will refill the sand. And it didn't. I don't know if it's because we have a little bit of sand in there already or what. Anyway. Man, this road is so nice compared to my other map. It's like just so much nicer. Now, one thing I do want to do is we want to get the scalper. Ugh. All right. I think I just need to slightly move him off the road. And then I'm going to move him up. That way we'll have plenty of dirt and everything to lay the road. See, I'll probably want to smooth this out right here. And then I'm going to come up right about to here. And this should give us, yeah, this will give us all the sand that we need for this area. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to back up here. We're going to go into sand flattening mode. And then we're going to see what I can do moving up from here. Yeah. All right. Let's go back into marching mode. We'll get back up onto the bridge, and then we'll just try to lay a thin layer of sand Coming back this way. And then, do I want to... I'm trying to think if I want to... Well, we'll see here. Hold on. Yeah, I think this is gonna work well. And then I'm gonna be able to come right down here and switch into manual mode. Uh-oh. And then, nope. And then back into marching mode. Okay. We're good here. So it's kind of hard to see with the shadows, but I think probably right in here somewhere. Sand flattening mode. Alright, let's go. Back up. Yeah, see, like right in through there, I'm thinking that we might need to reflatten things. I don't know. I'm going to see how far I can push this out. Somebody just has to leave a bicycle here. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move forward. So there's a spots there and there. Let's just go do those. Because, yeah, there's a big mound right here. Actually, that works better than I kind of was expecting it to work. All right, I'll take it. I'm still gonna put sand over you. All right, now we're gonna go all the way down, pull back. Now we went all the way out to the side there. Ugh. All right, so I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to bring the road up to about there, about that where that sign was, or at least the sand. I'm pretty sure I'm going to asphalt all of this. I hope I can recover from this. And we don't have terribly far to go. Probably, I don't know. One more load of sand, maybe two. All right, so I'm gonna fill this one up. And then I'm actually going to shut this off. Only so that I can attempt to get a clean, you know, push of sand with the bulldozer here. So let's do it. Yeah, right through here is kind of where... That's the only part I'm kind of worried about. All right. I didn't want it to drop that quickly, but that's all right. Not too big of a deal. Just gonna come up through here. Okay, not too worried about that. I'm gonna go back up, and then we're gonna come back down. right. One more pass back. Nice. I scared another tree down. And I'm going to go all the way up to the little cut in the intersection back there. There's a little bump in the road right there. I think we're going to be able to asphalt that down. I'm just going to go down, like kind of turn down and to the right. Like so. And... Please put me on the road. All right, across the bridge we go. Taking a look at the scenery. I think that's Tiffle right there along the water. Oh, before I do that... Now I'm only going to asphalt up to here. I actually really don't even need to asphalt this part. We could just get away with sand. There's the port over there. Now, I think if I stick this guy, like, probably right in here somewhere. Uh-oh. He'll never be able to get out of there. I'm wondering if I can just come up to here on the road and just... Wow, okay. So right in here is where the truck was, or the scalper was. So just wanted to make sure that this area gets as flat as it can be. Alright, so let's go up to the top of the hill. Oh, no. Gotta go into flattening mode. Okay, I got a really bad feeling about this. Yep. Gosh dang it. Just look away right now, okay, please? Just look away. Ugh. I thought this was going to be so steep that we were going to start dropping sand on the road, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to turn around and go backwards, and that didn't work as planned. Ugh. Wait, how big is the... Oh, that's way bigger. Okay. Great. That might be the first time that that thing's ever been stuck or flipped open or flipped over, and that's not my fault. That's game physics fault. Didn't really have a choice there. That's weird. I've never had that happen before. So really, I just wanted to flatten all this out because it's kind of a big dip. And I wanted it to be a little bit more flat and even. So yeah, I basically just kind of want to make a triangle here, in a way. I'm going to go up the road this time. I actually think that, I think going up right there gave me a better grade overall. Which is not usually the case. Yeah, see, it's kind of like all over the place. But it does appear to be like kind of making the grade, like all the transitions, a little bit more gradual. So let's go up here, we'll go downhill. And then I want to get the dump truck back up here. And again, smoothing that out. Now, I still have to pour sand all the way up this road, too. See, like, sometimes I don't like the way the sand flattening mode, like, it goes too deep, and now we've got, like, a huge thing there again. Okay. No, I want to go into the Aramatsu. Ugh. Oh man, I just annihilated the bicycle. Couldn't be helped. Well, I guess I'm doing this. Whether I like it or not. All right. And then since I think we can go backwards at the same speed, we'll just go backwards. Here's a question. Can you recover, like, can I recover the truck that I'm supposed to drive over here? Can I recover that to one of the recovery vehicles? I'm going to actually try that here in a few minutes. Because I don't think I've ever tried it before. I know that if you attempt to recover it with, like, you know, anything strapped down, like concrete slabs or wooden logs and, you know, that sort of thing, it'll actually leave those items there on the ground. Oh, man. Interesting that it's not leaving any track. Oh, now it is. It's like it's only leaving tracks where that deep sand was, you know, previously. Yep, down. So we're going to veer right. But we're also going to have to make a road up to the left, too. I'm gonna go this way first. I feel like I need to move that truck. I gotta get you out of my way. Now here's the other thing too. I've got to get up here. Wait, what did I do with that barrel? Did I already sell that barrel? Like, did I drag it somewhere? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to send a vehicle up there. Let's see, how long have I been recording? We've only got about 15 minutes left. Like, I seriously want to know what the difference between all of that sand is. Oh, great. I want to know what the difference in the sand is. Where are we now? Now this road up here, I am just not going to be paving. There's no need for asphalt to go up here. Get that darn rock out of here. All right, let's see what we can get out of this. I basically just need to be able to drive that semi-truck up and kind of touch this yellow. Maybe drive it into the yellow area a few feet or a few yards or a few meters. I think that's going to do it. Oh, yeah. Let's just go, let's do a smoothing pass, going back, and then we'll grab that semi, we'll bring it up, we'll complete this contract we're on, and then I think we're going to need to bring, well, there's something that I want to try. All right. Number one, I just want to get this part done, this rolling. Look at all my purty roads. So did you, like, when you guys were doing this mission, did you do a bridge or did you guys do a switchback? Take some screenshots, post them on my Discord. I'd like to see how you guys accomplished this area here. The heck? Looks like a bird frozen in time. Oh gosh. Oh, what am I doing? Don't see anybody coming up the road. Let's see here. I'm surprised we didn't get another vehicle coming up. It must... Well, I don't know. I don't have an explanation. I know that some people, well, let me see. Let me go to the map. I know that some people, let's see, where am I here? Some people made the road down through here, which is a much steeper grade, and I guess that's okay. I did that on my other map, but I didn't have the actual route vehicles go down there. I just had them come back through this little switchback. But, okay, there they go. As far as I know, I still can't do anything there. There is kind of like a bumpy section right through here. But it's not really going to matter. And I guess if I really wanted to be super nuts, we could just go across here several times. All right. I want to find this dude. Yep. Okay. So let's go back over to the roller. Enjoy your paved road there, buddy. All right. I don't even know why I'm wasting time doing this, because I think I already know the answer. Boy, I hate that big bump right there. Because, look. So here's the Wayfarer truck. Is this the one I'm supposed to deliver? No. Oh, that's not the one. That's the one that's going there. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, that one's the one I want. Okay, so we need to enter this truck. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, yeah, you can only recover these to the objective start. Well, we'll just bonk through some pipes here. No big deal. Okay. I feel like a Mad Max driving through the wasteland. Kind of feels like I'm driving on ice right here. All right, we're almost up to the sand road. Yeah, it's doing fine here. Please don't go off the side of the road. I'm gonna punch you directly in the commode. I'm just wiggling the front wheels left and right. Well, wait. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. But I might actually be able to push this back up. Oh man, no problem. All right, we're back on the road. We're all good for another 5 seconds or so. It's a pain in the butt to get this thing up here, big time. Oh gosh.
These eggheads are one funny bunch. They haven't even finished digging this temple, but they're already salivating about another big memorial complex nearby. They found a hint to its location on the wall they're digging now, and they want our help locating the place. The professor in charge says he wants us to find a safe box with some old manuscripts from his colleague somewhere in Elamir. I guess his colleague is in evacuation now, but was so excited to hear about the discovery that he doesn't mind his safe being broken into. I guess he also won't mind an insurance rainfall later on. Anywho, can you drive over there and find the safe?
I guess I can, because we're right here. And it's not like I have a choice anyway. I feel like I'm going to be ending this episode kind of like I ended the last episode, just with a different vehicle. See if I remember where the safe is, because it's been a couple weeks. 2 or 3 weeks since I did this on my other profile. Somebody said that that's a bug right there with this middle of the map or something like that. I don't know. Everything's getting teleported to the center of the map. I read the post, but then I'm like, I don't know if that's true. Apparently, there's another YouTuber that was having a similar issue. Now, I think the safe is up on one of these balconies somewhere. It's right, I think that's it right there. See that green thing? Am I even going to be able to hit it from here? Wait. I am gonna be able to hit it from there, but I'm gonna need this vehicle, which means I'm gonna have to go and take this down and drop it off. Oh wow, yeah, this is much better. Do some little bit of first-person perspective driving here. Gosh, we've got $500,000. 524,000. Wait. I think no, I don't think I'm going to do it yet. Let's take a look at the other vehicles. Retrieve the safe. That's a side mission. Clean up the operating area in the Solar Radiance Lab and deliver the truck from the port to the lab. And we're going to need, and to do the cleanup, we need the heavy mobile crane, but also to pick up the safe, we also need the heavy mobile crane, which I could actually do in this episode. But why would I do that when I can do it in the next one? Thank you guys for joining me for another episode of ROADCRAFT. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm BradM73, and I'll see you next time. Oh, wait a second. I want to see the percentage increase. We started off at 76. I think we just completed the one mission, right? 77, 78, up 79%. So, again, very slowly getting there. But I am BradM73. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.